with Richbound Photography, Sacramento, California. I shoot real estate, interiors, commercial, weddings, sports, but real estate is really where I'm at these days. Anyway, I want to do a real simple tutorial, real quick. A lot of people ask me, "Oh my God, how do I get rid of this? Get rid of this shine from the window, this reflection." We've all had that happen. Well, all I say is just pump some power in there, raise your shutter speed, and fill it in with light. This is ambient shot that I'm going to use 1/6 of a second at ISO 320 at f8. And I'm going to use this as my base layer. So this is how you do it. I have one single YN 560 flash up top, and I just bounce it straight off the ceiling, and it's giving me enough, and I've got 1/60th of a second. So I've got a pretty fast shutter speed, but it gives me a good window, and it eliminates that shine from the floor. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to do a little bit, I always call this my special sauce on my images, and it's just a preset I made, nothing special. But I boost things. It gives me very crisp, little more contrast so you can see it here. And I'm not going to deliver this photo, although I'm sure I could deliver it. And many of my agents would probably prefer this one than when I add shadows in, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, the ambient shot, all I'm going to do is take out the highlights, and I'm going to bring this up. I basically want to fix the shadow here. So I want the ambient exposure to be about the same as my lit shot. That'll do right there. Okay, so I'm going to use parts of this shot, blending it into this shot. So as I do all the time, I'm going to right click. I've highlighted both my images. I'm going to open as layers in Photoshop. Okay, let this take a minute to, I'd have a sip of coffee, but it's nighttime here in Sacramento on a rainy April day. So anyway, okay, both photos are opening up. Come on, here we go. Okay, ambient shots on top, which is what I want. And I'm going to make sure that I've got white there. I've got my paintbrush. I've got it set to a soft brush. I've got a flow at 3% opacity at 100%. I'm going to hold down the Option key on a Mac, Alt key on a PC, add a layer mask. Here we go. And all I'm going to do is first I'm going to start on this ceiling fan shadow. And it's not a bad shadow, but I certainly don't want to deliver it. So here we go. You can see how easy it is to get rid of with an ambient shot. I mean, how easy is that? Okay. So it gives me a little nice light from the window there. I've left these lights here, and that's a natural shadow from the fan, so I'm leaving that. I wish I had turned these off for this shot, but that's okay. No big deal. Anyway, let me go over here. Next thing I'm going to fix is right here. It's real shiny. So I'm just going to paint in a little bit of ambience. And as always, what I'm doing is very subtle. Nothing too much. I don't mind that shadow I'm painting in there. There we go. Let's go down onto the floor. And you know what? I'm kind of going to leave the floor pretty shiny because that's a pretty shiny, nice floor. Actually, I had a couple of people comment that they really like this floor. So I'm adding a little bit of ambient in here. And adding some ambient in here. Let me watch that in there. Isn't that nice? Just kind of, okay. And actually, I'm going to go up to do luminosity mask because I don't like the colors coming in. There we go. Okay. Let me go up in here. Okay. Okay. A little shadow there. Okay. Now if I did regular, normal, I can get it. It would be kind of red there. I think I like it. No, yeah, I think I like it better luminosity mask. So there we go. Okay, now that's all it took. That's all I wanted. I got rid of pretty much everything I didn't like. There we go. And you know what I'm going to do? Even here, give it a little more light up there. I'm just going to take out, I'm going to erase at 3%. Eraser tool at 2%. And I'm just going to erase this back a little bit. I don't really like that shadow too much. Okay, anyway, I'm bringing it back into Lightroom, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I don't really like that cabinet over there, but not going to worry about it today, not in this tutorial. Anyway, I'm going to add a little bit of warmth. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to add in a little bit of contrast. Clarity, bring it down, just a little bit of clarity. Okay, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out some of this vignetting. There we go. Okay, and there we go. So I went from here, there, to there. But I think it's well worth it, and it's pretty quick. Okay, well, Rich Baum Photography signing off. Hoping all your real estate shoots are as good as mine. So I've had a good week. Talk to you later. Bye.